What is going on, guys? This is Kuro here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Thank you, as always, for the phenomenal love and support on these series. You guys are freaking amazing. We did have an update, I guess, that allows me to change Clive's appearance, apparently. Yeah, right here. Appearance matters. Use the appearance options in the art stone to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. The appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previous obtained weapon while maintaining the current weapon's stats. Transmog, which is nice. Burnt black. Actually looks pretty cool. Jill. Actually, I like that. It's pretty cool. I think I might change. Yeah. I don't like that one so much, but weapons. Because I did get a lot of weapons. Kind of like this weapon. That's what my weapon currently looks like, but I'm gonna go with this weapon. See what the overall looks. Actually, it looks pretty cool. You got a new cape and everything. I like it. We'll see Jill play soon in combat because she's coming with us, so. Let's go talk with, Hypograce? I can never say his fucking name.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
That was like retroactive armor.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I mean, having transmog in the game is so damn cool now. Storgo. All transformed. Let's go see Otto. There's Jill. Looking badass in her new outfit.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from
And fucking the news is spreading quickly.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word. So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should. And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with Mythril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Alright, to the blacksmith. Gotta go over there. I can take this path because it's probably the shortest.
Started reading books that don't have any pictures.
It's right there. Probably have to go on some kind of fetch quest next. I'll get some materials, probably.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
what you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right. So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valkyrie. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Gather the necessary materials, speak with Blackthorn. Yep.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valkyrie. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Valkyrie, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
He's the one to be fucking done with it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go to... Yep, we need to go there. Actually, a quest here. What is this? For great justice. Huh. That's all good. So we have to go there. Huh. Like I said, we're sticking to the main quest at the moment. Not really worried about side quests.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Torgum.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
It's kind of weird that the armor almost looks like black almost at certain points, but kind of wish it was all straight black, which kind of matches Clive's style. But I mean, silver doesn't bother me as much. Got some right here, stardust.
This is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
So that. Just checking these bushes. Yep, get some right here. Gotta find 5 of it. Huh. Let me grab this item real quick. 10 gil. Yep. Just need one more. It ain't here, unfortunately. Alright, here. There you are.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Grab this item real quickly. Oh, hi.
Time to fight. It's over.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
There you go, 5. I don't think we need a wagon because I'm carrying it in my pocket.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Ready to go home, boy?
Okay, let's head on back. Got what we need, so. Out of the way.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Probably won't be. Never is that easy.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Nice, nice. Got a lot of favor from that.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Let's go see if the favor, because that was like 40 favors, so that was a pretty decent amount. I wonder if I got anything new with the favors. I'll go talk with Mid first, though. It's just close nearby, so why not? To get us dead end. I can't go that way, so I have to go around this side. I thought I could have went around, but I can't. Alright, Mid, your request is put in, and it's being worked on.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, we gotta talk to her. Helena, the engineer.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the Mythril engine, in which Mythril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright. I'll go deal with this monster. Or person, whatever the hell it is. Either way, they're gonna get the hell out of the way. Get this quest done. Alright. Oh, it's right up there. Okay. So it's down there. Okay. I guess it's the closest thing I go. Ba-doop-doop-a-doop.
Good day to you.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doop-doop-doo.
The crystals we get from the tailor will...
Just make sure I go in the right way. Here I go. I think I'm going the right way when I come up here. You have to go this way. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, this is the right way. Just had to make sure. Cause, I mean, make sure. Just gonna scratch my hair there. But yeah. I had to make sure. Probably gonna deal with a bunch of monsters coming out here. But it is what it is. Guess I'll get the chocobo out once I get out here. Oh, I didn't want that. Come on, boy. There's some free items while I'm out here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Excuse me. I'm stuck on damn trees. I got time for any mediocre enemies. This guy's still following me. All dead. Alright, you're all good. Oh, you're here.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let me finish this shit. Don't really see nothing over here, but, what the hell's over here? I don't see nothing.
Anybody home?
Yeah.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
That does a lot of damage. Come here, piece of shit. You're done. You're done. Kind of annoying little fucker, but we got him. Here you are. Your runes are clean.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Quest complete. The warrior increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Well, they got the runes they need, so we should be able to head back. So I'm also gotta check out that Patreon thing. Oh, what's up, boy? Come on, let me pet the doggy. Good boy. Okay. What's an item over here, if I'm not mistaken? Let's see if it's a health potion or something. Nope, it wasn't. Sharp Fang. Okay, hideaway? Bada bum, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Making our way to the hideaway. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Let's see here. Suppose I don't have a Patreon yet.
How may I help you today, Clive?
I need 410 for it. Desert Rose, Bear Clam Shell, and 800 ability points.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Can I please talk to you? Jesus Christ.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Oh, those are
Always something in there.
quest things. I don't need those. I'm good. Honestly, what is my... I was thinking about it. What is my ability points right now? Because I like tend to forget I have these fucking points. What does the mastering of this ability do? Let me see. Details mastering. Adds a 4th limit break gauge. The limit break gauge. Okay, yeah. Yeah, why not? The more I have, the more I can use and destroy it at my enemies. So why not? Plus, I don't know when I'm gonna get my next Eikon ability, anyways.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. but I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Alright. Okay. Thermal shielding designs. Can't they actually have Jill back in the party? Felt good to have her back. So used to having a trio. They still at least help out with some kind of damage a little bit. It's always beneficial a little bit. Plus it's always fun. Do. Alright, Tomes, what can you help me with?
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
Hippocrates.
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a Mythril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Alright.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Okay. I have to go... Yeah, there. Okay. Sit on there. Okay.
Oh. Where's Jill?
Jill, where are you?
Nice and chilled.
Pepio nuts? Can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised picnic. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they...
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes.
There's talk.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Welcome, welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Huh. Alright, cool. Had a little dinner date. That's pretty cool. Cool cheese. We have to go to the hideaway now. Turn this stuff in. And get this engine going.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Do.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
And I'll be going till mid. Her stuff is ready. And that's right.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
They're a cute couple now.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Hippocrates. That's a hell of a fucking name. Letting off steam.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we shall. Put back to mid. I do like the new outfits they gave us. It's pretty cool. Pretty much give us free outfits, free transmog, which usually should be free anyways, but yeah. Also, I knew I had a patron here, so I did get a lot from that. A token. Ability points.
Come again.
800 ability points, so. About 2,000 again. That was quick. I get that pretty damn quick. keep the points until I get enough to master something. Or I might save it for the next, whatchamacallit? Next, what the fuck is it called? Dominant power, maybe. So I don't really like Titan's abilities too much. It's not my style. Defending and shit. I always like staying on offense.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 Mythril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Well, that was something.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright. Well, guys, I am probably going to end it here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. We also got the weird science thing. Probably going to do that next episode, along with visiting the grave. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I always appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you wonderful people in the next part. Peace.